Program Director, lo mele bukhosi, lo mele uhulumende, kulomsebenzi lobuhlungu nakangaka. Nami sengidawungenelela ukuthi all protocol observed. Wa mhlambe vele isikhathi sesishiyashiyile. Inkulumo yami ke bazalwane ngidayibeka nge-second language yethu to accommodate our international guests. Mine at today's ceremony is representing the police services membership in paying tribute to our leader and loyal servant of the country, Mr. William Tsitsibala Dlamini. Mr. Dlamini, whose force joining number is 1633, is a remnant of the cadre of police officers who joined the policing vocation by virtue of being called to be of service to the nation. He joined the service in the 70s, which was a time in history when employment opportunities were probably not as limited as they are today, but he and his cohorts made the conscious choice to be police officers to put their bodies on the line in safeguarding safety and security in our country. He met his death having served for a record of 48 years, which is a peerless record of service that no other officer in the immediate recollectable history has attained. In those 48 years, Dlamini distinguished himself as a consummate police professional, hardworking and completely devoted to the call of duty. His formidable intellect came to the immediate notice when, as a recruit constable at police college, or it was police training school, he was awarded with the Commandant's Prize for Best Recruit. He went on to be deployed to various police stations, and a perusal of his performance appraisal forms, report forms from the 70s are all consistent in saying he is an intelligent, hardworking officer with a high level of discipline and good attitude whose future in the police force is very bright. I went through his file and saw these reports. Indeed, his appraisers spoke about his future that are bright. He continued to grow in the service in terms of promotions to higher ranks and command levels, the most notable being in charge of the then Command Studies Wing at Police College, now the Faculty of Management and Leadership. He also served as director of our Research Planning and Development Unit. It is in this capacity that he led numerous strategic programs aimed at transforming and developing the police service in terms of its infrastructural outlay, creation of new units to tackle emerging security challenges, and human capital capacitation. He thus contributed massively to the growth and development the service has attained to date. For his contribution to the service, he was awarded with medals that include, among others, the King's Police Medal and the Meritorious Service Medal, to cite just two. To bolster his policing acumen academically, he participated in numerous training interventions locally and internationally. And on this aspect, one may flag that he was a holder of a Master of Arts degree in police studies obtained from the University of Exeter in the United Kingdom in 1994. As National Commissioner, following his appointment by His Majesty in 2019, Dlamini exhibited qualities of servant leadership, the ability to remain calm under severe operational pressure, as well as resoluteness in the face of challenges. He was also brave and a humble and loyal servant of their Majesties and nation. His time in office was marked by hitherto unprecedented challenges, such as the outbreak of COVID-19 in 2020 and the civil unrest in 2021. With COVID-19, he marshaled the deployment of officers to enforce the regulations that were put in place to counter the scourge. relative to the unrest, his leadership fortitude and bravery rubbed on all of us as he consistently encouraged us to never surrender or retreat until a breakthrough is reached. His personality made him a perfect fit for these challenges. His momentous phrases of "Abaphumele shashalazini" and "Stababamba one by one" will live on as part of his rich legacy. On this note, may I also commend the police officers who, despite the danger that they faced, always heeded to the call by the National Commissioner to be resolute and steadfast in all interventions to turn around the situation that was a threat to the country's security. Well done to all of them for being true to the badge. On the international, thank you. On the international policing sphere, Dlamini was passionate about collaboration among police services, both within the SADC region and the broader Interpol arena. Collaboration, he always emphasized, was the only way that transnational crime could be curtailed. We are therefore humbled and grateful that in our midst we have police chiefs from the SADC region who are here to pay their last respects to Mlangen. I had a paragraph about the role that was played by Commissioner Moleboli, but I'll skip it now because it has already been discussed and shared how he was of great assistance at the airport when the emergency unfolded. As members of the Royal Eswatini Police Service, we'll always remember and cherish Mlangeni for the contribution he made to the organization. The appellation of policing hero fits him perfectly, and his name will remain inscribed in the annals of the history of the police service. May his soul rest in peace. Siyabonga bazalwane. Sengikhohlwe bazalwane, kuthithonda bese ngiyacela la nase ngicedzile mine ngicela lo melele uhulumende wembube ukuthi asonzele atosithulela lo inkulumo lebuya kuhulumende. Sengidamcela ke naye nasacedzile bese naye usicelela lo mele ingwenyama emakhosi ukuthi enyuke naye atosihlephulela lokho lokubuya kuwo emakhosi. Siyabonga.